Hi, YouTube. Ew, that was gross. Anyway, what's up? It's your boy. And today we're going to talk about my coming out story. Yay! Okay, listen here. Listen up close. It's real personal. No, I'm just kidding. I don't care. Anyway, my coming out story is horrible. Let me just say that off the bat. I came out, I first came out in like 7th grade to like all my friends at my school. And mind you, I was like on the popular side. Like I had like, a lot of friends. I used to talk to like a lot of the guys, like, like as friends and stuff. Yeah, it was just a normal like 7th grade year. And as soon as I came out, but let me go back. Before I came out, people asked me if I was, and like I would always deny it, and I would always say no. But I always knew it was something different about the kid. I knew it, but I never really wanted to say anything because in 7th grade, you don't really know stuff. So I just kept denying it, and I would wear different stuff to school, and people would look at me like, "Boy, what the fuck?" And so basically, like the end of the year, I was just like, you know what? I'm tired of this. Like, I don't feel comfortable in my body, and I need to go ahead and tell these people who I is. So what I did was I told a couple of my friends, and at the time, oh my God, I forgot to tell you. At the time, I was dating a girl. Yikes, bad thing. Don't date a girl and come out. That's not good. I was dating a girl at the time. Bless her heart, I loved her. Yeah. I was dating a girl at the time, and they told her, great friends, huh? Yeah. No. So they told her, and she was heartbroken. Like, and I would be heartbroken too if somebody I was dating was like, "Hey, I'm lesbian," or "Hey, I'm gay." Like, come on now. So they told her, and she was like destroyed. And when she like really came to her senses and like stopped crying, she came over to me and she was like, "Are you really gay?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she was like, "Ugh," and like stormed off. And I was like, freak, my life is ruined. Anyway, so she ran away, never talked to me again until like the next year. And at that time, not a lot of people knew, but most people knew. And so my 8th grade year, everybody knew. It was like baby Jesus came back to earth because the whole school was just like, "Hey, did you know he's gay?" And yeah, it was horrible. So all my guy friends that I had stopped talking to me. They stopped asking to hang out. They stopped inviting me to things. It was just horrible. Like, all my friends were like, deuces. So I was like, oh, great. Okay. Boo, I'm gay. Yeah, no, it's horrible. So that was at school. So I want to say freshman year, beginning of freshman year, I really started to like explore different stuff. And I really started to kind of really get out there with my gayness. And it ruined it. It just made it a whole lot worse. Guys started talking about me. Guys started just making fun of me. And I'm the type of person that really don't care like what people think or what people say about me. But at that time, it was a lot because think about from 7th grade all the way to my freshman year, people just constantly calling you a faggot. People constantly telling you jokes about how you want to do this with them and want to do that. Like every single day I had someone new coming up to me saying I was a fag. Asking me why I was gay, why do I like it, just all this different stuff. And that took a toll on me. It was a long process. So my sophomore year, I kind of really got out there. I had got my nails done. I had hair. Oh God almighty. I had all type of stuff, which was not good. And so one day I came home and I made up in my mind that I was just going to tell my parents and I was just going to live happy ever after being gay. Nope. God did not see fit for that. I came home and I was like, "Parents, I need to talk to you." And they were like, "Oh God, about what?" I think my dad probably thought I got a girl pregnant, and Lord Almighty, he probably wished that was it. But it wasn't. It was, his son was gay. So I sat him down and I was like, "Hey, I'm gay." What? Did not go good. But you have to remember, my dad is a pastor, and my mom worked in the law field kind of. So, and they're from the old age, so they are profound on not being gay. So my stupid self did not think about all these things and did not put them into play. I just wanted to be out there. So it did not go over well. Let me just say that. I ended up being put out of my house and I had to live with my best friend for like, it was almost a month. And well, my ex-best friend, I had to live with her for almost a month. And yeah, I had time to think about like my decisions and like, you know, all the different stuff. And I really didn't have like a lot of contact with my parents during that time because I just didn't want to talk to them. You know, they put me out, but I was being like disrespectful in a way, not even realizing it. Like, you know, you can't just sit your parents down and be like, hey, I'm gay. Like, I'm going to do what I want to do, you know, because I still live in their house. So I had to respect that. After the fact, I respected that. But nevertheless, I moved back in and everything was kind of like getting back together. Like, you know, I got up back on my feet and like, you know, started to be me again. And yeah, everything's great. You know, they told me, they're like, if this is your life that you want to like, you know, pursue, then you can. But like while you're in this house, you know, like follow the rules. Don't be so like, you know, all that different stuff, as some parents would be. And so now I respect that because this is their house and I can't just walk in here with 20, you know, inch weave and be like, yes, boo, can't do it. You know, so that helped me a lot though, because now I'm just like, I don't need that stuff to basically like be the kid. I can be myself. And yeah, so it was rough, very, very rough. Don't get me wrong, it was very, very rough. But it made me better as a person, and I'm glad that I was put out because I had some time to think to myself and cry my eyes out, and just basically rethink my situation of how I wanted to go about things. And so, you know, for a lot of people, their coming out stories are like, yeah, my parents accept me and I'm gay. Yes. Mine does not. It's total opposite. But I'm grateful for it. And I'm grateful for my parents. I love my parents so much. You know, they love me and they just want to see the best for me. And, you know, that's what parents should be. I don't know what that is, but it looks weird. You see, I don't know what that is. Anyway, so that's my coming out story. Now I'm living happily ever after, being me. And, you know, I'm living my best life. I'm living my best life. But yes, that is my story of my coming out. Because I just feel like, you know, everybody's story is different. And I probably should say, don't feel scared. If you feel like you are different inside, like you're on that side, you think guys are cute, you think whatever, don't be ashamed of it, but make sure that you know for sure you have the support. And it sucks to say that because everyone wants to be happy in themselves and they want their family to love them. And I get it. I totally get it. But what you have to do is basically like cover yourself for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Because friends, yes, they come and go. And I'm so thankful for my two best friends, Sister Hannah and Sister Audrey. I love you guys so much. And they are there for me whenever I need it. And I just love them. But nevertheless, like I was saying, always make sure you have the right support that you need around you because it will be hard. But what I can say is be happy with yourself. If you are not gay, if you're not lesbian, be happy with yourself because life is too short to be messed up and crying and sad. You know, be happy with yourself and love yourself. So this is my coming out story. Hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, hope for some more videos. So deuces.